Good morning, everyone. It's me, Lesley, and I want to make a quick video and talk to you guys a little bit about two things. Number one, beauty, of course, makeup, or the lack thereof. As you can see, I'm not wearing makeup today, and there's a point to that. And two, gardening, because today I'm working on seedlings, and I'm going to make some seedlings today, and I wanted to show you guys how I do it. And it's pretty simple, and then we'll get started. So first things first, I am not wearing makeup this morning. I have on lip gloss. I do like a tinted lip gloss or a lipstick once in a while in the morning, but I stop myself when I put on I have a light perfume, and after I put on the lip gloss, I was like, you know what? Why am I going to put on makeup today? And I know there's a lot of women that put on makeup every day like it's armor or camouflage, and that's fine. I like to look pretty and I like to put on makeup. But there's a point in which if you're not comfortable going out without makeup on, what are we saying to ourselves? So I looked in the mirror this morning and I was like, why am I going to put on makeup? I got my workout clothes. I'm going to do yoga after I finish my seedlings. And I thought, no, I'm not going to wear any. And what am I hiding? Not just externally, but maybe internally. Why do I feel like I have to put on makeup? And it begs the question, if you feel compelled as though you have to wear makeup every day, why? If you're not comfortable going out without makeup on and still feeling beautiful or still feeling like you're worthwhile, understanding who you are and understanding your worth, then why? What am I hiding? So it's important to know yourself and to know that you're beautiful inside and out. Whether you have makeup on or not, whether you have, nails or whatever it is externally, but also internally. And there's a lot of people wearing makeup or doing things or camouflaging their life, whether it's your hair or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm curly hair, don't care today. And I've got my slap cap on with the satin lining. I love it. I sleep so amazing. And sometimes I just love to just kind of pull my hair out underneath and keep it moving. But I like to keep it simple a lot of the time. And it's always important to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I trying to hide a character flaw? Am I trying to hide who I am and people can't see me? Or am I protecting myself from something? Was I teased about my looks? Did I go through something in my childhood that has carried over into my adulthood? So when we're talking about leveling up and we're talking about being our best self, it's really important that we take those deep looks inside ourselves and make sure that we're not just camouflaging old wounds or other things that don't make us feel good about ourselves. That goes for bad habits, whether it's drinking in excess or anything in excess, eating in excess. If it's comforting you and you're not getting comfort from within through a healthy medium or getting a hobby that's going to make you feel good. For me, gardening makes me feel good about my life and myself, and it's something I'm sharing with my kids as well, so they can feel self-sufficient. If the grocery stores run out of food, we're still going to have a garden. I'm even thinking about buying some chickens. But it starts from within. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that makeup is great. I like it. I put my disclaimers out there because I don't feel like I'm the most, this professional makeup guru. I do makeup for fun. I like it. I work with my clients with makeup, but it's not everything, folks. So, and there's other things. Men as well. They may be covering up certain aspects of their personality that goes beyond who they really are. So get in touch with your inner self. Don't just, and listen, that ego, most of the world's problems start with ego. So check your ego, especially now. If you're leveling up, if you're trying to improve your life, inside and out, focus on the inside as well, not just the external, because you may be able to manifest and get what you want, but you're not going to be able to keep it if it's not real. So coming from a real place and not just talking the talk, I'm telling you from experience and from me, I'm not wearing any makeup right now, and it feels good. It's empowering. It doesn't mean you're going to be like this all the time, but if you do, great. But just remember, focus on the inside. Now, with that said, a quick note about gardening. So I'm making seedlings today, and I'm going to show you guys what I've got. I've got some empty egg cartons, and I don't know if I can turn this around, but you can see I got watermelon seeds in here. I'm going to add some dirt and some water. And I have this, I love these little plastic egg cartons. Yes, the 4-grain vegetarian egg, brown eggs are my favorite. So I use these cartons for seedlings, and I have these little cups. And you see I have cucumber and lettuce. I hope you can see it. These are all from things that we've eaten. So I have these seeds from green bell pepper. And in the fridge, I've stored up cucumber seeds. I have, what are these? I think these are, oh, I know what these are. This is honeydew melon, and I have my tomato seeds in here. And you see, let me switch this around. I have empty eggshells. And so these eggshells, I'm going to smash them up really good and use them like fertilizer. It works wonders with the dirt in your garden. It's amazing. I also use coffee grounds. And this is a plant, an old plant over here that I have accidentally killed. I took it outside and it did not work. It was meant for in the house. But I have coffee grounds and dirt inside, and I'm going to use some of this dirt. I take a spoon and I spoon some of it out and put it right in here with the seeds. Then I add a little water, and you can either put in a window seal that gets a lot of sunlight and heat, or what I did with some of my seedlings, I put them on top of the dryer in my washer and dryer area, and the heat from the top of the dryer somehow helped my seedlings in the little cases, and they just germinated really, really fast. And I have cinnamon here. And if you don't know this, cinnamon is amazing. I did not realize this. I went and looked it up. Cinnamon will get rid of funguses. It'll get rid of those little gnats and those ugly little fruit flies and things. It also gets rid of ants. It will keep them away, and it just will help everything germinate with your seedlings and with your garden. It also keeps away squirrels and other little pests that may want to come eat up your gardening vegetables and herbs and stuff. So I'm going to get started today, get that done. Then I'm going to go out in the garden a little bit later, and I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon. I also use cayenne pepper. We have a lot of neighbors that like to, I don't mind them doing the poop and scoop on the outer edge on the other side of the sidewalk, but some of them will actually come into my front yard with their dogs and let them poop like way in. They're almost at my windowsill. And that's so rude. I'm just saying, it's just really, really rude. Let your dog poop on the grass on the other side of the sidewalk. Don't come in my yard. Rude. So anyway, I have these little apple seeds. Yes, from my son eating up all the apples from the rest of us. We don't have that many left. But I took his apple core and I pulled the seeds out. You can see that. And I'm going to make seedlings out of those today. So I'm going to try and show you what I do. I told you what I do. You see here, I already have seeds in this carton. So I'm going to take a little bit of this dirt with ground coffee mixed in, And it smells so yummy. If you don't have to be a coffee drinker, but if you like the smell of coffee, this is really great. You could buy the already ground up coffee. You could get the instant and add it in here. I'm just gonna do a couple so you kind of see what I'm doing, because I'm gonna go nuts a little bit later with this and get all my other items. And I just put a little bit. You don't need a lot. It doesn't take much at all. Not at all. And some of these seeds have dried, so they're a little stuck to the side. That is okay, because once they get a little sunlight and some water in here, they'll start germinating. So I did a couple of these. You can see that. I'm going to take my cinnamon. I'm going to put just a couple sprinkles of cinnamon on these. I want to make sure you can see it a little bit, so you can look through here. And you see I'm sprinkling just a little bit on each one on top of that dirt. And it doesn't take a lot of dirt. You can fill this up with dirt if you want, but you don't have to. It takes very little. Now I'm going to take a little bit of water and then I'm going to pour a little water on each one. Okay, see that one, that one. I don't want to pour too much water because you want it to still have a little bit of, so I poured too much water in one of these. So I'm going to add a little more dirt so it has good drainage and it's not too moist. I think it could overdo it and you could probably ruin the seedlings if it's too moist. Just like any planting, you want pretty good drainage with planting or making seedlings. And I'm going to do some of these others too. So that's how I keep a little bit of water. I always keep a plant, or I keep a little bit of dirt that I've already mixed in the house, in my kitchen, so I can make these seedlings really quick and then get them to another little location that I can wait for them to germinate. Usually takes about a week, 5 to 7 days, and you'll start seeing these little plants start sprouting up, and it looks really, really cool. Next time I'm going to show you the seedlings as they've come up and what they look like, and I hope you enjoy. So that was today's little video about makeup and planting. We put two little subjects together, but I hope you have a great week, you have a great day, and don't forget we've got our Friday Live coming up at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.